Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. Take 2. This is a divine spread. This is the second one that we are doing right now, since the one that I was talking about for a whole hour, a whole last hour, did not get recorded. So I did have the audio, but I did not want to upload it. I suppose you weren't meant to receive that message. Let's go again. Take 2. This is going to be a quick one because I've got too much to do. So hope you're all doing well. Of course, this is Kathy speaking, and I hope that you are doing okay with the eclipse energies around. Let's see what's going on where the divine spread is concerned. The major arcana that came out was the Emperor, and in the outcome was the Empress. Just a few details about the last reading. Let's see what's going on, Spirit. Thank you for your guidance. And it is Mercury retrograde. We're having difficulty in getting our point across, communicating, redoing things. Typical. I am double Mercury ruled, so let's see what the Karma Dharma is. And we've got the High Priestess at this point. The High Priestess, which speaks to secrets, matters that are unknown, Piscean energy, wisdom, knowledge, strong intuition. Okay, let's see what's going on. The High Priestess many times can show up as someone who's in the dark, like a third party. Also a very strong spiritual card, so it could speak to guidance from someone who has got the wisdom and the knowledge. In the foundation, King of Pentacles, who was also in the divine position with the Queen of Pentacles. I did see a relationship with the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and we had the Emperor and the Empress, so they always seem to show up. Anyway, King of Pentacles, who's someone, it could be a CEO or a boss, someone who's been in your life for a long time. This is the foundation and the past position. What is hidden? We've got the Three of Pentacles, which also showed up here. Anyway, Three of Pentacles could be a work situation. This is a card of recognition, being rewarded initially. You're at an initial stage of success, being up on in a position where people are watching you with what you're creating. Anyway, Three of Pentacles does speak to work, collaboration possibly. King of Pentacles as a seed speaks to stability. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, doesn't have to be. We've got 2 Pentacle cards, so money, values. King of Pentacles could be someone that could be a little bit arrogant as well. Recent past. 8 of Pentacles, this was in the exact same position. Someone having put in extra effort in the past. We did have the Magician here in the first spread. The Magician, which can be trickery, of course, but can also be the power to manifest. What's going on in the now? We did see the Devil there before. And the Ten of Swords was on top of the Devil, and we had the Knight of Swords there as well. So it's funny how the energy is playing out. Something is ending here, but there will be clarity, possible victory. But we're coming up to a lunar eclipse, full moon in Scorpio, which is going to be this energy that we're in now, that we're going through. Let's see what's crowning here, because this turns into the Ace. There is a difficult ending. There he is. Again, this was like this. And we had the Devil card before. Believe it or not, the energies are practically the same. There's going to be clarity and a lot of news coming in quickly, and it could be quite harsh as well. Possible legal issues as well. What is the action and advice? 6 of Cups. We did see this card earlier as well. We had the Lovers. We had the Lovers here. We had the 6 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, King and Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, all in the divine position, which, as you know, divine position is the planetary alignments, but also the It's the position of spirit, helping or hindering. So nostalgia, the past, soulmate of the past. It did show up very much as possible. The last reading I did as a very good business agreement. We had the Two of Cups here, King and Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Seven of Wands, yeah? And the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups was, trying to think of where that was. It showed up in the cards. I don't think I took it as an extra message. I can't quite put my mind to where it was. Let me just check something. I might be able to tell you. Goodness gracious, I don't know. I don't know. Cannot put my finger on it right now. Nevertheless, let's continue. Let's see what the possible outcome is, because this could be we're returning to the past. Mercury is retrograde, dear friends. Let's see what the possible outcome is. Many similar cards, no doubt. Oh my God, you see, it's like the energies. It's the energies we are reading. And the Two of Cups was right here. Here we had the Wheel of Fortune, and we got the Empress with the Wheel of Fortune. So very similar outcome. Two of Cups is an agreement. It's the joining of two people. This is a partnership, a love relationship, could be a love affair, because we've got the High Priestess. What's in the divine position, please, Spirit? There is the Devil, which was up here. Okay, this speaks to able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back from the past. And as we know, the South Node in Scorpio is coming to an end, is finishing its transit, right? The nodal axis finishing in Taurus, Scorpio mid-year. So this is very on point. The Devil, we know, is toxicity. It's a love affair. It's a very strong, passionate relationship. Remember, we had before the Lovers there and the Devil right there. They were right next to each other. So this does speak to third parties. It also speaks to hard work and not seeing the rewards. Saturn says divine timing. In divine timing, we had Archangel Michael come through. We had judgment here, second chances, a resurrection. We had temperance, and at the bottom of the deck, again, Archangel Michael. 3 times we had Archangel Michael saying that all will be well. Let's see. There is the Lovers, my darlings. It's incredible how Spirit speaks through the tarot. The Lovers. So it's a head over heart decision. It's choices in love. What else? Oh my God, we had the Ace of Pentacles. We had the Ace of Pentacles, and it was on top of the Seven of Wands. Here is the opportunity, but to have this Ace of Pentacles, this long-term relationship, possible marriage, new home, moving in together, because in the Lenormand we had the House, the Heart, and the Storks, which means a new cycle opens up with stability, with love, with... Oh my God, I mean, I just can't believe it. Look, I'm going to take a picture of my table with all the cards that I took. I was talking just over an hour, and I will put that in the video. At the end of the video, you could just check it out and see what you can see from that. Yeah. Just for confirmation, for those of you that do not believe me, but yeah, this was in the divine position. It was the last card that I took, so this is crazy. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Queen of Swords. Someone is possibly, because we had the Knight of Swords up there, is possibly going through separation. There's going to be a lot of clarity. We know this is Libran energy. There's some sort of a judgment or a decision. It's going to be around the eclipse, clarity, some sort of a ruling as well. Look at the Hierophant, Taurus, North Node, right? something is being eclipsed out of a, I don't know, I mean, the Hierophant can speak to hierarchy, a business, traditions, family, marriage, right? Contracts. Interesting. And the Four of Cups, which is like revisiting a cycle, second chances or missed chances, or someone not being happy. We did see the Eight of Cups up here before. Someone is checking out of a unhealthy, unhappy situation. There are a lot of fears, and we had a lot of eights and the infinity symbol. We are revisiting matters to do with the past. There is no doubt about that. Let's take more cards. Wow. Now we had the Blessed card in the reverse, which means someone needed to hit rock bottom. Where are the cards that we had? Here they are. This was in the reverse, and mending, trying to mend something from the past, but something not working out, or something needing, or someone needing to hit rock bottom before the blessings come in. These are the messages that came through before. Let's take another message here and see what the confirmation is, because those cards just flew out before. So that's why I took 2 cards. Usually I take 1. Let's see what the message is. What is the advice here from the wisdom of the oracle? What is the advice, please, Spirit? What is the advice? Thank you. We've got higher power, and it's in the reverse. Let's read the reversed protection message, and it's a number 4, which is also the number of the Emperor. Now is the time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. If you're obsessing about being right, and we know the devil is obsession, about old sentiments or failed expectations about money or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create. But you want Spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There is no greater source than Spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. That's a lovely message. That is a lovely message. All right, let's take some Lenormand here before I take another layer. As you can see, I'm sort of going fast in this reading because I really wanted to get a message out to you, and it is so disheartening when you think you're recording for a whole half hour and it's not recording. What are the messages and what is the advice, please, Spirit, moving forward? We've got the Scythe, which is a 10, and we did have a few 10s. We see 10 here. We did have the Wheel of Fortune there as well. And we did see the 10 of Wands in the earlier reading. Here is a 10. The Scythe is very Scorpio, right? It's like needing to cut someone toxic, or there's a cycle that's ending here. It could be a lack of funds as well. Toxicity, like having gone through some sort of a metamorphosis financially. We've got the Tree, and the Tree speaks to health. It speaks to a past connection. It could speak to something that you've planted in the past is going through a blooming, or it is connected to family. It is connected to spirituality and health. Someone having gone through difficult, challenging health, emotional, physical, even financial, because the Tree is very positive. We know it's an oak tree. It speaks to something to do with the past, right? And it is a 5. My goodness. Here we've got the Mountain. Very different energies coming from the Lenormand. Let's take 2 more cards, just as more clarity. What's being cut out? There's the House. Unbelievable. The House was here before. Something to do with finances, security, or a marriage, or a family member, or something that was not stable. Let's look at the tree. Yeah, which speaks to stability. Someone's been humbled here. So we did have the heart here before. This is getting grounded, or a humbling energy. What is the mountain, which is like blockages, limitations? It is very much the devil energy, but it's also a 21, which can speak to the world. So world could be physical distance or closing up a major cycle that's been limiting someone's growth or happiness. And there is the happy card, which is number 20. It's the garden. 20 is like judgment, like a resurrection, like second chances. And we go from 21 back to 20 here. So there have been blockages and limitations to someone's stability, whether it's relational, where relationships are concerned, even where business is concerned, right? Something needed to be let go of. Like a cutting out. Remember that the house speaks to something permanent, and it is moon in Cancer, and now the moon is transiting in Leo when I'm doing this. So something to do with an establishment or even traditions. Remember, we did see the Hierophant. Someone changing, letting go of a past family situation, traditions, a chapter that didn't give them stability. Let's take one more. We've got the birds, so there could be anxiety, but also excitement here. Someone fears being open about what's going on in their home, in their private life, but there could be gossip going around. What's going on here? We've got the fox. The fox speaks to intelligence, but sneakiness, maybe trying to salvage something here. And the ring, so it does speak to contracts or family or a commitment or a partnership. This is intelligence as well. Maybe someone cutting out a past cycle or a relationship or a partnership that was toxic, because we've got 3 birds here, and birds do speak to a group, right? We did have the 5 of Wands here, which does speak to conflict and discomfort and lots of changes. We did have five. We had the 5 of Swords in the past. We had the 5 of Wands up here. We had the 5 of Cups as clarity on top of the Magician here. As I said, I'm going to put the photo up at the end of the video so that you could see it. But anyway, yeah, someone's being intelligent here, and something is growing. Something is becoming stable here that's going to bring a sense of prosperity. It's like having gone through the notions, the challenges, the difficulties, which is like the devil here, needing to make decisions to get the reward, which is also the ring. And the garden, which speaks to happiness. What's at the bottom? And this is an open wound. Chiron speaks to healing or resolution, or an open wound that someone's been dealing with. The key can speak to opportunities, new home, new relationship, opening up a locked door, finding a revelation as well, which we will have revelations, right? There's the sun, which does speak to happiness and clarity. Let's take another layer here. And I'm going to take a wisdom of the oracle. What did I say? I'm going to take a mythic oracle from the gods. I've already taken the wisdom of the oracle. Let's take one layer on each card here, because it is so frustrating to do it a second time. That Mercury retrograde, unbelievable. Let's look at the King of Pentacles. It speaks to arrogance, power, and business. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, holding on to something for dear life. Someone going through money issues. Someone not being open emotionally. It does speak to money improvements. More coming one's way. So this King of Pentacles may have had financial challenges and difficulties recently. Let's take the hidden position. Or holding back on their true emotions. Three of Pentacles in the hidden. The Page of Pentacles was up there. It could be a child or could be a messenger. Here we had the Page of Wands. Enthusiasm, enthusiastic message. We did have the Five of Cups and the Magician. Now we've got the Page of Pentacles here instead of up there. One more. And it's funny that we've got Three of Pentacles in the fourth, and we've got Four Pentacles on the King of Pentacles, which we've actually got five here. It could be a different social standing. Your beliefs may be different where this King of Pentacles is concerned. Or there could be a conversation, communication that this King of Pentacles will be opening up about feeling left out in the cold, emotionally being unhappy, feeling alone, but also where money is concerned. Communications about values, a sharing of energies. What else is here? And we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which we did also see in the other reading. It's like stuck energies, right? Seven of Pentacles is Capricorn. It's all about money and stability. We've got the Three, the Seven, and the Ace. The Page. So strong earth energies here. Hard work needing to be done either at work or a situation in life. I was going to take the next position, which is the Queen of Cups. Someone ready to put in work pertaining to their emotions, needing to trust and be working towards something that will make them happy. Queen of Cups is also the High Priestess. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Love is hard work, maybe. Let's look at the Ten of Swords in the now. Eight of Swords, lots of air, feeling trapped, needing to end something but fearing. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which needing to end something. This would be a marriage, a family, a chapter. Whatever is closing up here is probably costing someone financially. There's backstabbing and betrayal where a marriage is concerned, even a partnership and money. This will come to light. Let's look at the Knight of Swords. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, let's take those. Five of Cups. Issues pertaining the past are coming back. I'm going to take the first card only. Losing money over legalities. There's something to be salvaged though, and this is what will be communicated. There's the Five of Swords. See, that was here in the recent position. Lots of swords. Six of Swords also showed up on a Queen of Wands and on Temperance here in the general energy. It's all about transitioning and moving forward. Possible travel as well. Two fives here. A lot of communication, lots of changes, challenging changes. What is the action and advice on the Six of Cups? This is verbal, remember. This is the mind, right? We've got a lot of air, so a lot of air energy. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Six of Cups. Knight of Wands, which is a card that did not show up in the last reading. Someone ready to take action towards an emotional balance, wanting to revisit the past. Knight of Wands is a traveler, Sagittarius, possibly. And what's that Two of Cups? What's this agreement? What's this partnership, this union, this happy get-together? Could be a meeting as well. There's the Ten of Wands, which turns into the Ace, and we did see I had turned the deck at the bottom of the deck after the Ace of Pentacles came through. We had the Ace of Wands, so we did have 2 wands, which is in actual fact, this is it. Weighed down with heavy problems, right? That is what is playing out. Let's take one more. And we've got the 9 of Cups, so we've got a wish fulfillment here. What's at the bottom? And we've got 2 9s being at the end of a cycle. Virgo comes up. We've got the Hermit. Remember, we had the Wheel of Fortune here. Here we see the Hermit, which is a step before the Wheel of Fortune. Someone is needing a bit of time soul searching or feeling quite lonely at this point now. Let's look at the Devil. Yeah, someone is in a contract or in a marriage, in an unhealthy, toxic, narcissistic marriage, commitment, partnership here. But, you know, this is also possibly something becoming official, because I did mention that someone could be fighting for a promotion. The promotion would be the Emperor that we had. The Emperor, right? This could also be dealings with the law, timing, karma, someone needing to hold on to the faith. This is someone being in charge of I don't know, it's the body corporate. This is an official building. It could be a public company or a government. Rules and regulations, traditions as well, which could be what, because the Devil speaks to breaking the chains of this toxic or this, these are the blockages. The Devil is all about blockages. Let's take one card on the Ace of Pentacles I want to look at. And we've got the 4 of Cups. Money fluctuations, being offered something you may not want. But for me, remember, the 4 of Cups is always revisiting a situation, second chances. Let's take that one more, and we've got the Eclipse again. Deception or delays, emotions up and down, maybe deceiving yourself emotionally or others. The Eclipse is going to show us a lot, my dear friends. Remember, it's in Scorpio, it's a lunar eclipse, it's a full moon. Something is completing. Someone is needing to make a decision. Things are up in the air. There's the wheel. There is the wheel. And there are the 8 of Wands, which speak to lots of messages, and someone's going to have to make a decision. They could be seeking advice as well. The 8 of Wands was the first card that we laid down in the first reading. Let's see what this Queen of Swords, which is the general energy, what is she about? We've got the Sun. That is beautiful. It speaks to reconciliation, marriage, happiness, and bright prospects. This is what the conversations, the understanding will be about after the full moon, the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Let's see emotionally how things will be. Remember, this is this deck speaks to the darker shade, the darker emotions, things that are hidden within our subconscious. Let's see emotionally. Usually my divine spreads, the energy goes for about a week, but it's I'm going to say it's a timeless reading. When you receive this message, then it's important for you. Reinvention, right? Mercury retrograde. Deception, revisiting the past, maybe figuring things out that maybe you did not before. Remember, we've got the Fox right here. Pause, someone's maybe self-deception. Maybe self-deception. The Pause card does remind me of the Hanging Man. Things that were unknown, or that someone needed to see. Could be fear of deception here. Now let's see if I can do this right and restart my camera. And fear, a fear of deception, a fear of self-deception. possibly a fear of not being able to reinvent oneself. Let's see, and the reinvention does bring up business or the ability to collaborate with someone. Unawakened, we do see a divine masculine that could be needing or going through a dark time right now, because we see the fear card, the deception, and the unawakened. A fear of seeing the truth, a fear of looking at things from a different perspective, someone not believing that they've been deceived. There is an understanding here. It's like receiving the truth through signs and synchronicities. Someone is going through like a spiritual awakening here. And there is the communication. Lots of back and forth communication. Needing to surrender and listen and heed those signs and synchronicities which someone did not want to believe in, I feel. And I would say it's more a divine masculine figure. Or not wanting to believe that they've been deceived by someone, by a partner, by a marriage, by a spouse. But the lunar eclipse is going to force them to see. And this is going to be a totally different ball game, because whatever is known here, whatever is seen, because the Nine of Cups is also someone that's feeling very smug, they've gotten away with something. This is like deception in all its glory. Someone needing to face that they've been deceived, that what they believed was not true. Let's just take 3 cards from this little oracle here. And then we will take a message from the gods. This card here does remind me of, it's like being connected to spirit and to the divine, or to a person. It's like telepathy for me. Or it's just saying that someone is quite confused, lots of messages back and forth. Remember, Mercury retrograde could be that. But the clarity will come as Mercury turns direct. Let's see. We've got fire, which fire, this is like the Ace of Wands or the Ace of Swords. There will be clarity. There's a lot of desire, a lot of truth coming through as well, a lot of passion. Now, someone is put on the higher ground. We see the fox that's exhausted here, but the little rooster has got the higher ground. So we see the, let's say the victim or the less powerful being in a more powerful position right now. It's like this card to me, it reminds me, and it is the Seven of Wands. It is the Seven of Wands. And we've got the lucky clover here, which is like the, it's the Wheel of Fortune. My goodness. Yes, it is. And there is the house again. The path opens to luck. Luck is coming through. Oh my God, everyone. There's a 3, which is like the Empress. But 3 is also expansion and growth. This is all about aces. It's the Ace of Cups. Right? So a new, possible, creative, happy offer comes in, or a romantic offer comes in. A new beginning. What's beneath that? This is 3 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. It's like your ships are coming in. You've proven yourself that you have carried the burden. There is great possibilities here for a new beginning, right? And here is the 9 of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. I want to have a look, because it's really interesting that we see the Queen of Swords as the general energy. So more so someone that's coming through as all about the details, right? Queen of Swords, she's more cold, she's detached. She's also someone who may have gone through divorce or is going through separation, or speaks truth, right? Or she clears the air, whatever that means. I want to take 3 Sibillas on the moon, which is the lunar eclipse. I did get a glimpse of the Donna, is she the Donna Maritata? Yeah, the mother with the children, so the Empress, possibilities. We have the Vecchia Signora, someone trying to make a decision whether they're going to visit or seeking the wisdom, seeking advice. There's the Ace of Swords and the Dispiacere, which is clarity. This could be sadness or happiness, but it is a card of victory. And we've got the Giovina Fanciulla, which is it's like the sword purifies anything to do with a lack of clarity and illusion. But there are fresh energies here with the Giovina Fanciulla. It's like she's very much like the pages for me. But there's a purification that's going on here. And someone's patience is being rewarded. Someone who's been standing in integrity is going to be going through tears of happiness. Those who have not been in integrity will have disappointments. In actual fact, we've got 3 of Swords here. All right, I think I will leave it there. There's fresh energies here, like a brand new cycle, Ace of Swords, right? Even though someone will be hurt, the Ace of Swords is a double-edged sword. Let's see what the gods want us to know. Oh, wonderful, just grand. Just grand. We've got Iris and Harmony, and that drilling may continue. If it starts again, I'm going to pause, but let's read the message. Number 36. Number 36. Iris is the daughter of the sea god Thomas and the sea nymph Electra. She is the personal messenger of Hera, able to travel freely through all realms. Represented by the rainbow, Iris is said to provide water to the clouds and carries a pitcher of water from the river Styx, the river that creates the boundary between Earth and the realm of Hades. The water from the river has many magical powers, including the power to make those who would perjure themselves go to sleep. Like Hermes, she also carries a herald's wand. Iris is the link between God and mankind, heaven and earth. Through the unity of the sun and water, she creates the full spectrum of colors and brings harmony with her wherever she goes, creating harmonious communication between the realms. If you have drawn this card, it is time to pay attention to your feelings. If you have found yourself experiencing conflict in your relationships, it may be time to find out why. Are you happy in your heart? Are you looking after your inner needs? Are you confident and comfortable within yourself? Do you listen to yourself and honor your word to yourself? All of these things directly impact your relationships and your ability to communicate with the world around you. This is a time for restoring harmony, first to yourself, then to the world around you. This card is about harmony of the heart, and that harmony can only exist when you take care of yourself. This is a good time to write in a journal or sit in a reflective space and focus on what you are feeling and what you need at this time to feel nurtured and whole within yourself. This is a time to find the loving space that exists within your heart and truly open yourself up to love, kindness, generosity, forgiveness. In order to do this, You may need to truly take the time to feel love and kindness towards yourself. Only when you have truly nourished yourself can the abundance of love and joy that exists within you flow out into the world. And it is only then that you will be able to create true harmony with others in a clear and balanced way. Beautiful message. Very much relative to the Libran energy. Right? Finding peace, harmony. We see the rainbow here. The rainbow does promise that, you know, there's a pot of gold there at the end of that rainbow. But first the balance needs to be from within, and then we create the balance without, externally to us. So my darlings, that is the message. Remember, it's a 36, which equals a 9. 9 is also the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. There it is. Beneath that is the 8 of Wands. Lots of changes are coming in, but someone needs a little bit of time to see the light. Okay. I hope that this message did speak to you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting, and your love always. I'm wishing you well. Good luck. There are opportunities. Grab them when they come in. And hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I am working on the May readings. We're in eclipse energies. Anything can happen. The eclipses play out way earlier and even after. Don't expect anything right on the day. It's more than likely that nothing will happen right on the day. Other than that, your love keeps this channel going. So thank you for your support in all that you do. Talk to you soon, my dear friends. Namaste.